Beautiful sky this morning. All right, it is Wired Wednesday. Twitter on the mind. Musk is in, new changes, a new charge, and possibly reviving a shut-down video platform. Joining us live here to break it all down for us is Brian Cooley. He is the editor-at-large at CNET. Brian, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start off with the controversy that has a lot of folks talking this morning, charging verified accounts. Do you think this is a good or bad move for Twitter's new CEO?
Yeah, well, to explain verified accounts very briefly, this is when you see this blue checkmark medallion next to basically a notable person, a politician, a news anchor, a celebrity. There you go, like next to Elon's name. And that says that they've been verified to be who they are and not a fake, pretending to be that person. That's usually been offered gratis. Once a background check is done, you fill out a form and such. Now, the scuttlebutt is that he's going to make a checkmark part of a new subscription that will cost probably $8 and take over the current $5 subscription called Twitter Blue that most people don't do, which lets you do undo and tweet edits and a few other things. So he's trying to mash a few features that are either free or currently paid into a single paid thing at $8 a month, which is more than anyone pays now, and basically turn on the revenue tap.
Got to make money somehow, I guess. Musk tweeted out a poll on whether or not to revive Vine. Remember Vine, that short video service that Twitter purchased back in 2012? Then they shut it down in 2017. Almost 70% of voters said they'd like to see it back. How likely is it that we're going to see a revive of Vine?
I have a feeling it's pretty likely because TikTok is on fire right now. I mean, of all the social media platforms, everyone's focused on TikTok. If you're in the media, if you're in advertising, if you're in PR, it's the trending thing, and it's not just a flash in the pan. Vine was the original TikTok. It was these very short video clips that you put up that were just ephemeral. They weren't about doing big YouTube videos that people would watch for years. So they had it first, but then they gave up on it, as you mentioned, 5 years ago. To bring that back would require, as we understand, a lot of software re-engineering. They haven't done anything with the software that ran Vine in these years, so it's pretty dated, I'm sure. But the idea is that consumers have an appetite for it that Vine will not have to build, because Vine didn't do real good. But now TikTok is out there, and it's created this appetite for short, ephemeral, personal, opinion-driven videos that could come in and say, hey, we're going to grab what's coming off the table from TikTok, and we sit on the Twitter platform, which gives us a leg up that TikTok doesn't have. I think it's got some pretty good likelihood.
Interesting. Yeah, and I'm curious, any last, rumors circulating about Elon Musk and changes to Twitter? I wonder what kind of boss he's going to be.
Well, he is the boss. We know that. He keeps changing his title every few days. Right now, he's a chief complaint hotline operator, I think, is what he says on Twitter. And he's got a little picture of himself as a baby holding a phone. I don't know where he found that. He also, his latest tweet says, hey, feel free to complain about Twitter. It just costs $8 a month, which also reinforces the idea that that's what he's going to charge for what we were just talking about. He's having a little fun with it in his own kind of brilliant, wonky way, but he's singularly running the company. He blew out the board. He blew out 5 or 6 of the top executives, and he quickly became the head of everything and the CEO/chief complaint officer. It's going to get a little more diversified. He can't sit in that one chair all the time. He's got a lot of other irons in the fire, of course, but right now, he's in there pushing the pedal hard to change and then get things oriented in a new direction.
I think that's my job at home as chief complaint officer for my kids. I can relate to that, Elon. It's not a job you necessarily want for very long, though.
Well, he gets paid more than you do for doing that.
That is true. All right, Brian Cooley, thanks so much for joining us.